that's where the Celtics have a little bit of an issue right now because you have two guys that are going to be making 65, $70 million. You can play with that, right? It's not a death sentence by any means, but you have to have great development around them. And the Celtics don't have a lot of draft picks right now. They don't have a lot of guys that they can put around, which is why I'm thinking, is Derrick White an option over Jaylen Brown? Because listen, I have mixed feelings on whether, who are you getting back for Jaylen Brown that's actually the same talent as him? Because a collection of guys, even if it's a bunch of draft pick and a collection, you still are not getting that same talent back, right? Because overall, like you can say that like two guys equal one guy in terms of the collect like in terms of their combination,
Productivity and
right?
their
But
contribution. Yeah.
it's always
Yep.
better to have the one guy that can give you the same production as two guys. It always
Yeah.
is. So
I think, it's really interesting. I'm sure I'm gonna change my opinion 6 times because that's the only way we can properly run
exactly.
the show. We got a show to do today. I'd say two things. I would blow it up personally. I don't
Okay.
think we can run it back. I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna work. I think that means if you
That
have to
is
pick
that's one
Tatum,
view. Yeah.
this is one view. This is where I
Yeah.
am today. I'm saying,
Yeah.
and if you have to pick Tatum or Brown, I think you have to pick Tatum as your number one, and that means
Yeah.
Brown with a couple years left and whatever. I think you ship him out, and then I go for draft picks.
Yeah.
I go draft picks. I don't go. I don't. We
You
don't
don't
need
go a
role play.
Giannis or you don't go a big Giannis. You really
I'm
just
out
go
on Giannis. I'm totally out on
okay.
Giannis.
Okay. You're out of on Giannis.
But
See,
because I just think he's old and he's a great player. You're going to get 18, 24 months maybe.
and then he'll be
I just don't
just
think you're going
yeah.
to win. I don't think you're going to win with him.
Fair enough.
So I'm out on it because I don't
I'm
think he gets you
yeah,
anything.
I'm not I mean I'm close to being out, but I'm not a full out yet. Like it feels like the way I mean, I'm sorry, but as Celtics fans, we're always like, trust in Brad. He'll find something to do.
Yeah.
You'll be unhappy for a couple days about getting rid of Brown, but then you'll have Giannis on the other side, and you're like, yep, you'll move on. You'll be
Yeah.
excited about the new guy. And I think that's the wrong direction personally, and it's
Yeah.
hard to get out of that. Just being the storied organization that the Celtics are, it's hard to get out of that sentiment. But I really do think
I don't think they're going to do the Giannis deal.
I don't think they are
If
either.
they were going to, I think they would. I
But
don't know if you
here's
can actually do it traded yet. You have
see,
to wait for the finals, but like
no, you have to wait till the I think
the
it's like
window.
June 23rd, the draft day
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here's the thing, right? If you're going to not go for Giannis, I don't want to trade Brown for draft picks. I just run it with Tatum and Brown again because they're a proven duo in the league. Like, who are you gonna get besides next to Tatum? Even if it's not anywhere close to what Brown is doing, you're asking Derrick White, Peyton Pritchard to step up, and you get young guards. But with the way the new lottery is going now and the new salary apron and all that stuff, you're not gonna get good draft picks. You're not because no team knows what those picks are gonna be. You could be, in the play-in. You can lose in the seventh, eighth game, right? So you just barely miss out in the playoffs, and you still have a better chance of getting in or getting a first overall pick than the bottom three teams, right? He has gone full extreme, full takeover mode, Adam Silver in terms of getting rid of tanking. That's
Yeah.
that's
But
for different
I
show,
think
but
again, this is just math. And I think the Celtics are pretty good at math. And so I know Joe Mazzulla is. So what you're going
well,
to do then is when you
analytically, we're in the NBA Finals right now.
exactly. And we had 82 analytical wins this season.
Exactly.
Um, that wasn't Mazzulla, so we shouldn't say
I
that.
know, but he said stuff around that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he didn't go
But
full extreme, but he's gone along those lines. Like
yeah,
you
but
can't.
thank God he didn't open his mouth. But I'll say, you can figure out how to trade with folks that you think in the next 1, 2, 3 years are going to be actually like finish not bottom three, but bottom eight, bottom 10, right?
Mhm.
Like who are those guys? The Hawks, maybe, or I don't know. Anyway, I
So
just feel like my view today is I don't think barring a major acquisition, which I don't think you have the cap space or the appetite to do, you aren't good enough to get out of the East even anymore now. And
uh,
yes, Tatum will be better next year, and they'll play together for 82 games, and that'll if they stay, and that'll be good. But I just don't think you're good enough to get out of the East. Like this Knicks team scares me now, right?
I
So,
agree. I agree.
I think I that's why I'm of the view we got to just
Okay,
we got to blow it up.
I got one more thing
So,
on this. Trey Murphy from the New Orleans Pelicans. He's making only $27 million a year. The Pelicans are interested in Jaylen Brown apparently to pair with Giannis. Let them figure out the contract stuff. You can get a point guard, a lesser, obviously less talent, less developed guy than Jaylen Brown is, but you still have Tatum. You get $30 million off your books to then go use. And obviously, we don't know what this Celtics organization is going to do yet, at least the ownership, right? They haven't spent anything yet, right? So it's not like we know that they're going to do that, but it seems like, at least from the understanding, that they're going to start to get back in the mix, right? We have no idea, but that's
yeah.
the growing sentiment that this is not going to be a team that fully, goes cheat mode like the Portland Trailblazers, who have openly said that they don't want to spend money.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this question though. Let me ask you. Now that we're here where we are today, Knicks on the verge of winning the championship, Celtics, whatever, they had 51 wins, something. What they have? 52 wins?
54, I think they had.
54,
Yeah.
but ousted in the first round of the playoffs after going up 3-1. From where we started the season to where we ended, was it a success?
I say no, but because that's
If
just I'm living in the biased, moment where they lost and blew a 3-1 lead, first ever team to, or Celtics team at least to blow a 3-1 lead. So I
so you
say
say,
no.
what if they win that series and then they lose 4-1 to the Knicks?
See, because as a Celtics fan, anytime you lose to the Knicks, it's a failure. This
No, but
team,
I'm being serious.
listen,
You
listen.
went in with no, you went in with 41 win expectation.
I know, but give credit to the Knicks. But this is a team that hasn't been to the finals since 1999. They are, as much as you want to, congratulate them right now, they are a losing NBA franchise. Like they're not
Yes.
the worst. They're not the worst, but they are not a team that,
They
you
haven't
know,
been relevant in a long time.
correct. So whenever you lose to them, even though this is a great Knicks team that was better than the Celtics, arguably for the regular season and whatever you want to say, it doesn't feel nice to lose to a New York team.
I think that's fair. I would say, I think from the start of the season to where we ended, I think it was a win. The problem is our expectations shifted so dramatically in the middle, but I think it was fool's gold. I think we beat up on, you know, I think we got ourselves same way we did with the Red Sox. Oh, these guys are actually going to be good.
Yeah, I mean,
But just so if you haven't been paying attention to baseball, they're not.
oh really?
They're
Oh
not good.
well, they're great on the road.
They're great on the road. This was our we had this joke offline. We have a great idea for John Henry, right? We think you
Yeah.
should actually, and we know Fenway is a sacred place to all of us. If you burn down Fenway, then the Red Sox have to play on the road all their games. They'll win the World Series and we'll get a new stadium. This is our new take.
Such a wild, wild take.